Okay, we had the most incredible time touring Petrosian here in New York City. We tasted, I think, 10 different caviars. Well, I definitely tasted 10. Peyton was filming.
I tasted a few.
She tasted a few as well. Some amazing. I learned a lot, especially was the main point of all of this. I learned all the different types, where they're from, why they taste different, all the different countries that Petrosian actually gets caviar from.
What to use them for,
how to age it, how long they age it. It was crazy. It was super informative, lots of information there. And now we are off to
the Yankees game, playoffs.
Playoffs? I don't know what playoffs mean.
First game of the playoffs.
First game, and who are they
versus the Red Sox, which is apparently a huge, I don't know much about baseball either, but apparently it's a huge rival.
I want to chat to Tommy because he grew up here and it means a lot for him to be back here where he started, and I want to get his story. We'll see how we go, but maybe another time, maybe podcast. But yeah, we're off to the Yankees game. I'm super excited because I've only been to one before and it was about half a game, right?
Yeah, we got there really late and it was the Mets game, so.
So yeah, I'm very excited. Hot dog, beers, and
fun.
So much happening here.
So much.
Cold water, cold water!
We are at LaBelle's. Yankees game is kicking off here, but look at this. We're about to get some pastrami sandwiches and some steak sandwiches from these guys. They're hooking us up, and Shoreside Support is actually going to be using these guys in the future. So excited to try the pastrami sandwiches out and the steak sandwiches. Is that good? That was so good. Look, I don't know if that was like a normal steak sandwich or not, but that was ridiculous. You have to try that out. Don't worry about the hot dogs. Okay, we've had about 5 hours sleep and we are here at the Fulton Fish Market. The new Fulton Fish Market, I believe. Oh my God, I'm so tired, but I'm very excited to go to the largest fish market in America with Shoreside Support here. We're gonna check out how it operates, meet some of the vendors that supply Shoreside Support, just get a good understanding of how the operations work here, how they get fresh fish delivered to Florida every day and around the world.
It's 2:30 a.m. here at the Fulton Fish Market in New York City. This is the largest fish market in all of America, and come along with us as we make some of our seafood selections for the day. So we're bringing Dean up to speed on how all of our different vendors do quality control and select our products. We're here at the Fulton Fish Market in New York City, taking a look at some beautiful tuna and introducing him to our trusted vendors who select some of the finest seafood in the world. This is the largest seafood market in all of America, and we're gonna take a look at how they select the products, and Dean is going to learn a little bit about that process and about the products to help make great suggestions for you as a yacht chef.
Been to quite a few markets in my life, seafood markets like that, and that was pretty cool. Highly recommend it. Come here early. I believe they start about 2 o'clock, and I've lost Peyton and Tommy. I have no idea where I am. All right, that's it. I'm gonna make a phone call and find my way out of here. All right, we had a beautiful dinner last night with some of the guys from Purely Meats in Chicago, and now we are at their headquarters here, not far from the city, and we're gonna cook some of the meat that they supply here. We have some chef's garden stuff that we brought as well, and some caviar from Petrosian. Super epic little test kitchen here, so I'm gonna take you in and we're gonna do a little bit of cooking.
Welcome to Purely Meat, which is an incredible family-owned company where we've been sourcing our meat from for the past 9 years. I'm here with Matt Ronan, and he's gonna take us on a tour and show us some of the beautiful products. Thanks for having us today, Matt.
We are so excited to have you here. Show us our home. It's our new plant. We've been in here since October of last year. Can't wait to show you around, show you some of the amazing products we have to offer.
You know, a really important relationship to us at Shoreside. And you guys as yacht chefs, you obviously see the relationship that you have with Shoreside, but the relationships that we have with our vendors, like Matt and like Purely Meat, go very deep. There's so many trials and tribulations that have taken place over the last 9 years. We both bailed each other out on many different occasions, and we've grown really, really close over the years. And it's definitely a relationship that we're proud of, and the quality of the products speak for themselves. So we're always happy to work with vendors that we have this deep relationship with.
Yeah, and thank you for that relationship. We honestly feel that our customers are an extension of ourselves. And one step backwards, our suppliers are an extension of ourselves as well too. So we take those relationships super seriously on both ends. And it's really about building long-term relationships with our farmers that we work with, our customers, restaurants, yacht chefs, and then essentially the guests. But that is what it's all about for us.
Great. And you can definitely tell, walking through this building, the passion that everybody has for just the quality of the products and the craftsmanship and the packaging. And you know, they only work with the best farms to source these products from. And you can see it, you can feel it, you can taste it. We're always proud of that. And we're here to show you the passion and the behind the scenes look. Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's do it.
Your account says that you.
So this is a major upgrade of ours in our old facility. It was like 15,000 square feet. When we first started, it was great because we could hold almost all of our inventory in the building. But as we grew, we outgrew it. We had to do a lot of outside cold storage, and we didn't have a refrigerated receiving dock.
Yeah, I remember that. This is a big step up, man. Congrats.
Yeah,
This is great.
So we have 3 dock doors in the front. We have 2 in the back. Everything comes in, is temperature checked when it comes in, into a refrigerated receiving area. So everything kind of comes in and comes out of this area right here.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Cool.
Nebraska Beef Company, like one single plant in Nebraska, is one of our biggest suppliers. This is another really great supplier that we work with, Upper Iowa. It's another one single plant in Iowa, all certified Angus beef.
So both of these farms that you just mentioned, Nebraska beef and Upper Iowa beef. So these are all Corn Belt State sourced, right?
Yeah.
What's the importance with that?
We want, when people open up our boxes of steaks, we want them to be lined up like soldiers, like perfect, consistent steaks. The way to do that is you have to monitor the size of the loins and the genetics of the animals. So we want Corn Belt states because there's no dairy influence in those states. It's all beef genetics. So almost all Angus genetics, Hereford genetics. And when you look at the muscle structure of an Angus beef, the strips are like perfect rectangles, and we want them all to look that way. So we want Corn Belt, really good feed, Angus beef genetics, no dairy influence in the genetics. It's also local, and we vet our suppliers to make sure that their animal welfare is important to us. No antibiotics up to the time of processing is important to us. We just want to make sure that the animals live a good life. And what we say here is like, we want them to have one bad day. The rest of their life needs to be a really good life.
Right.
So
Cool.
that's super important to us.
And then Chicago is a great location to source from all these Corn Belt states because of
proximity. Yeah, as we talked a little bit yesterday, we're able to have the old stockyards of Chicago, there was a rail system where the live cattle were brought into Chicago, they were processed in Chicago, and then distributed throughout the country. We are able to have a truck in Florida twice a week, a truck in California twice a week. We have a truck in New York twice a week. So we're able to cover the entire country because we're located right in the middle of the country. We have a great infrastructure for beef coming in, and then a great infrastructure for beef going out.
Entering the dry age room, which is my favorite part of Purely Meat. One of the products that I'm most proud of that we carry at Shoreside in total is dry aged beef from Purely. And we actually have a custom dry age program here where chefs can tell us and give us direction of any sort of dry aging program that they want. We can go as long as they'd like, we can select any cut that they'd like. My personal favorite is the dry aged New York strip from Purely, USDA Prime. It's incredible. I serve that at my house. I recommend that to all of our customers, and it's just beautiful. You can see just the quality of this beef and the beautiful smell of the dry age. We actually had some last night here at a restaurant in Chicago. It was great. And what makes dry aged beef from Purely so special is that it was never wet aged. It comes straight from the packers, not cryovac, and straight into this dry aging facility, which is really great for the quality of the product and the end result through the dry aging process.
The biggest thing for us is making sure we have a really consistent environment in here. As you can see, we want lots of airflow. If you look up, we have humidifiers that control the humidity of the room. We want high humidity, lots of airflow. So we get this nice shell on the outside of the beef, but it doesn't dry out the inside. We want that flavor, the aromas, the complexity of dry age. We still want the eating experience to be like a juicy steak. Controlling the humidity, controlling the airflow, the temperature, that all comes into play. As you mentioned, the fact that this beef is never wet aged before it goes into our dry age room is super important. So the cattle are processed on a Tuesday, they're shipped to Chicago, we receive them on Thursdays, and they go into our room immediately. That's something super unique that we do that not many other companies do. We're super proud of it. Some Japanese Wagyu, 1 year Japanese Wagyu.
So we actually have our own private stock of dry aged beef here in Purely available all the time. So we've got 30-day, 45-day, 60-day, all the way up to 120-day that we have access to at any time. And we accept custom requests for your dry age program. So looking forward to getting some of this beef on board.
So this is a processing room here. So they've got the guys here just portioning up all the beef, lamb and stuff like that to order. Super organized facility here.
Colorado rack of lamb is one of my favorite products, and it's often misunderstood by yacht chefs. This is the most tender, juicy, and well-marbled lamb that you'll ever see, and we source it from Colorado, from Harper Family Farms, and it's just such a beautiful product. It's got about a 2-inch eye on there, and these lamb are about 80 pounds at harvest, as opposed to about 60 pounds by an Australian or a New Zealand product. So that tends to produce a little bit larger of an eye and a more juicier and well-marbled product. So I definitely recommend that you get this in your galley as soon as possible.
So we're just done cooking now. We've got I'm gonna have my first Chicago dog ever by Maddie. So I'm going to test it out. What do we got? We got tomato, pickles, pepper, sport peppers, and diced onion, and some crazy Chicago relish, which is like super green. So I'm gonna give it a go. I might just cut this in half. And this boy's packed. Okay.
Don't forget the celery salt.
Oh, celery salt as well. Oh, whoa. You know what? I'm a fan of the celery salt. Oh my god, that's good. And the spiciness from the peppers as well.
This is my first time having a Chicago dog as well.
How's that?
It's really good.
There's a lot going on, but it's tasty. What kind of dogs are those? They're just purely meat hot dogs. They're just purely hot dogs, aren't they?
Steak dogs.
Oh no, it's purely steak dogs. There we go. All right, we have landed back in Miami, and the plan is to fly to Bahamas tomorrow. We're just going to check out some produce that is flying in from Europe, and this is a new thing that Shoreside is offering, where they're flying in European produce to not only the Caribbean, Bahamas, but also the United States. So it's no one's doing this, no one has done this, so it's a pretty special thing to see. I'm excited as a yacht chef to get that European produce over this side of the world. So very excited. We'll see you tomorrow when we're flying to Bahamas, and we'll see you there on a beautiful golden sand beach.